good, they got it, so.
Who have you met in the time that you've been doing the band? Because they always say never meet your heroes. Have there been people that you've met that have lived up to it, people that haven't lived up to your expectations?
I had a very strange chat with Jay-Z at a karaoke bar in Tokyo.
Okay, do tell us about this evening, please.
The night ended with me and Jay-Z at a bar surrounded by a semicircle of bouncers, about 300 women staring through these big guys, and me and Jay-Z talking about the Dole mushroom in Manchester.
But it's really hard to get close to Jay-Z because he has got those bouncers around. How did you get through?
I was getting out was the problem.
They, do you know, it's really, there's people I've avoided talking to, actually. I've been in the same room and I've actually, like Jarvis Cocker, I was going to go over, but after the NME Award, he stood next to me at the bar, and I just walked, I was like, I just didn't, I still like the idea that I don't want to spoil it sometimes, like, and there's people, if I did meet them, because I just don't know what I'd say. I mean, what would you, like people like Prince, for instance, or someone like Eminem, I don't even know what I would say if I met them.
If he was alright, Eminem, I'd just be concerned. I'd become all kind of parently and just like, are you okay these days?
Yeah.
You're fine.
I met Gary Barlow 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Oh, God, he gets mentioned every single week on any show I do.
Yeah.
And how was Gary when you saw him?
Gal, he's a legend.
That's what everyone
He is
says.
a legend. Honestly, he's very funny.
Yeah, it's a good laugh. We talked about football, just normal stuff. When you meet your heroes, talk about normal stuff. I met Matt Bellamy at the NME Awards, and we chatted for 2 hours about nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with music, you know.
Yeah. I started the show tonight with Muse. They're just so great, aren't they?
So
are you
great.
playing any festivals with Muse this year? You doing? Oh, which one are they doing now?
They're
Reading
doing
Leeds, they're doing.
Reading Leeds. No, we're doing Glastonbury V, Latitude, Isle of Wight.
You'll be camping then at Glastonbury, I'm sure. I can see that's your style.
Last year it was amazing. I went for the first ever time last year, and obviously the weather was incredible. So.
It was gorgeous, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a hotel guy.
Really? I would never have thought that.
I'm not an authentic festival goer.
Right, let's play another song of your choosing. Who do you want to play?
We'll play Claire Maguire.
Okay, why? Tell us about Claire, because I've seen you play live together before.
But we actually found out about Claire probably up to 2 years ago now, and this was the first track we heard by her actually, and the two of us just instantly, you know, the song's breathtaking, her vocals incredible and completely unique, and she's a great talent.
And a funny girl as well.
Yeah, well, she supported us on tour. We took her out, and she's become a great friend. And there's something in her voice that is it's really mesmerising and breathtaking. It's a darkness and a passion in there. And this is the best showcase I think on the record for it.
Okay, it's Hert's choice. This is Claire Maguire. Break These Chains. I just don't believe. Incredible voice, Claire Maguire, and Break These Chains, and it's Hertz who chose that song. Yeah, like we were saying, she's funny, she's got an incredible voice, and you think she'll be here for a long time to come.
It's going to be interesting where she's going to be in 10 years, because I imagine her being kind of a female Johnny Cash, you know, having a long career and getting into, you know, the music will be more alternative, and she'll be, really respected, I imagine.
So what are you doing on Friday for the royal wedding? Got any plans?
Playing golf.
I'm gonna drench myself in a Union Jack and try and streak.
Where would you choose to streak?
I've picked out the camera spots. I've picked them out, and I know where I wouldn't get caught if I did it. So maybe I'll do that.
That'd be good. I'll be looking out for that. Fantastic. When you were performing at the NME Awards, were you aware of Patrick Wolf getting in on the action and kind of jumping in front of the cameras?
We were.
I actually love Patrick Wolf, and that was the night when I first met him.
Me too.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He's a great character as well, isn't he? Yeah.
He's really undervalued, I think.
Yeah, and he's getting played on radio too, which is a good thing. So yeah, really nice guy. But he did make me laugh because all of a sudden it was just like he couldn't hold himself back. He's such an extrovert, such an exhibitionist, and they were filming your performance. And this girl, you had these girls that you kind of strategically placed. Yeah, and what were they kind of wearing robes?
They were painted red.
Okay, right.
Like devils, and we just had essentially we use every performance as an excuse to see how many girls we can fit on a stage, which that was like we have like 15 at the end of the awards, I think. Yeah.
Is there anything that you've tried on stage and it hasn't worked particularly? Have you kind of got any regrets that you have of performances? Or has it all worked brilliantly?
No,
so
actually, I don't know really. Maybe we're just we're massively ignorant to the fact that nothing works what we do, but
you just think it's all fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know, but we try and push the boat out. I think TV's a great thing, and we always promised ourselves we'd go that extra mile with everything and do and try things that wouldn't otherwise work, I think.
Okay, questions from your fans, of which there are many listening around the world at the moment.
Everybody.
Monica, where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
I'm going to live in a castle in Latvia. I'm going to be going completely insane. I'll be writing 12-minute operas.
I was going to say back on the Dole because it's going to all go wrong.
It won't go wrong.
only joking.
Have faith, have faith. This is from Diana. If you could be any other person in the world for a day, who would you be and why?
Adam.
I'd be, I think...
Why? Hang on, why?
Because it wouldn't be much different. My life would be the same.
Okay.
Someone asked us earlier, actually, about how we felt being on stage together and how we have different experiences. So for a night, it might be interesting to have his perspective, and he can sit on the piano for a bit.
Yeah, it could be fascinating.
Either that or Marilyn Manson.
Oh, Marilyn Manson. But not a security guard in front of Marilyn Manson
I'd be
when he's
Kerry
performing.
Katona.
It'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be very interesting. Kerry Katona's live.
Imagine Marilyn Manson sat here and Kerry Katona sat next to her. Imagine what
We'd probably get on.
that would be like.
They probably would.
They both like
'Cause
Greggs. He likes Greggs, I read in the newspaper, and I imagine Kerry
Greggs
Katona likes
Bakeries.
Greggs the Bakeries, yes.
She's more of a Hamptons girl, I think.
Yeah.
He's never as scary as you imagine he's going to be. I've interviewed him a couple of times. He's actually really, really kind of soft and quiet and quite funny.
Is that more scary, though?
Kind of. And actually, I did interview him once and he'd had loads of absinthe, and that was a scary encounter. It really was. Right, this is from Aoife, I think it is. I'm from Dublin, and I've seen Hertz 13 times. By the end of the summer, it'll be 19. I just want to ask them which celebrity they would most like to meet and why.
Thanks for that's amazing.
It's a great commitment.
13 times. That's really. I mean, I don't think I've seen us play 13 times, but that's really cool.
Yeah.
Which
So
celebrity
who would you
you
like to meet and why? Yeah.
David Lynch would be good.
Would be good. I think. I've got this love-hate relationship with people, like I said before, about Prince or Eminem. I desperately would like to, but I don't think I would ever want to. Maybe I'd like sit in the room next to the room they were in,
Oh, okay.
and just know that they were next door would be enough, I think.
Okay, recommendations from you then. Which band would you like to recommend? Who do you think that everyone should know about? Any kind of new discoveries that you've made? I mean, we've played drums and Claire Maguire, but is there anyone else that you're loving at the moment?
There's a couple. I mean, I had just heard a band called The Weeknd, who are Canadian.
Oh, well, yeah.
And it's very interesting. It's like, I guess it's kind of like R&B, but it's there's something about it that's very melancholy, which is interesting.
I googled that literally an hour before we came on.
Yeah,
on there,
really
'cause there's a
good.
guy called Frank Ocean who I think is kind of
He's
associated.
also very good.
Isn't he good? Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Anyone else?
There's some Manchester bands that I like. The Heartbreaks are a good young band coming through. Performance, who are friends of ours in Manchester. They're an underappreciated band. They're a great band.
Okay. Films. Have you seen any great movies yet? Have you had a chance to see anything?
I'm going to watch tonight. Here's an interesting one. I was going to. Mr. Oizo, the DJ, the French DJ, has made a film called Steak, which is about a gang of people, and you've got to have a facelift to be in the gang. And doesn't that sound like the weirdest film of all time? He's a very strange character, so I was going to watch
You're
that.
telling me he is?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
What else? What did I watch recently?
Look at Adam looking at you like, what are you talking about?
I'm just thinking the only time I get to watch films is on long-haul flights. So it's usually kind of whatever Virgin tells me to watch.
Something that's been out like 6 months beforehand.
Yeah.
I watched that film The Killer Inside Me with Casey Affleck recently, which is so bleak. It was good, but it was, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody because it's very dark, but if you like it like that, then watch
Killer
it.
Inside. And any TV programmes? Have you managed to catch any TV lately?
I've been watching a Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon thing called The Trip.
The Trip, which is the best thing I've seen in
Really
ages.
funny, a bit close to the bone with Coogan.
Yeah.
Dark lad.
No, very good, but really good. Thank you very much indeed. It's been lovely to have you. That's it, you're free now. Is it? You've got no more promo to do?
We might just find some, is it? If we might wander around and ask people if they want to interview.
Janice Long, I'm sure, at midnight tonight, if you stick
Just
around,
hang
she'll have you
around
on the
for
show.
Janice.
That'll be fine. It's been lovely talking to you, and I'll see you at the festivals over the summer.
Thanks very much.
Right, and we'll play Hertz. This is Stay.